Hello everyone, this is Akanksha and you are watching our YouTube channel TNV Academy. So in this session, let me take you inside an audit room for a moment. Everything is smooth, documents are aligned, records are ready, department heads are confident, management is relaxed. The auditor is flipping through papers, nodding politely, and then suddenly one question is asked. No raised voice, no complicated wording, just one calm sentence. And instantly the atmosphere shifts. Shoulders stiffen, silence grows, eye contact breaks. What kind of question has that kind of power? So the question is this: how is your management system helping you achieve your strategic objectives? Notice something. It doesn't mention ISO clauses. It doesn't talk about procedures. It doesn't ask for a file. It asks for connection. It asks for impact. It asks management to explain how the system supports business direction. And that is exactly why it feels heavy. When this question is asked, the auditor is not checking documentation. They are evaluating whether ISO is integrated into the organization's thinking. They want to know if the management system influences decisions, reduces risk, improves performance, and supports growth. In other words, they are testing whether ISO is alive inside the business or just printed in a manual. And that is uncomfortable because effectiveness cannot be faked. And here is what the auditor is secretly observing. Behind that one question, the auditor is silently evaluating multiple things at once. Do leaders truly understand their objectives? Are those objectives linked to real business risk? Does management review discuss market challenges? Are KPIs meaningful or just numbers collected for reporting? Is improvement reactive or strategic? This single question becomes a spotlight that shines across the entire management system. That is why it feels so intense. The moment when generic answers start falling apart. Most organizations respond with something like, our ISO system helps improve quality and customer satisfaction. It sounds positive. It sounds professional. But then comes the follow-up. Can you give a specific example? And that is when hesitation begins. Because unless the organization can show measurable results, strategic risk reduction, improved decision making, or business growth supported by the system, the answer remains theoretical, and ISO does not reward theory, it rewards evidence. Now, which exposes the real problem: ISO and strategy living in separate worlds. In many companies, ISO is managed by the quality department. Strategy is discussed in board meetings. These two worlds operate side by side but rarely overlap deeply. Documentation exists. Audits are conducted, meetings happen, but strategic planning rarely references ISO data. So when the auditor asks how the management system supports strategic objectives, the disconnect becomes visible, and once that gap appears, confidence drops. Because leadership ownership cannot be pretended. This is where the pressure truly builds. ISO standards require leadership involvement for a reason. Leaders must define direction, address risk, review performance, and drive improvement. When they cannot confidently explain how the management system supports these responsibilities, it signals disengagement, and auditors immediately recognize when ownership is delegated instead of demonstrated. That is when the silence in the room becomes meaningful. Let me show you how this question reveals maturity instantly. Imagine a company expanding into a new market. Their objectives include reducing defects and increasing training hours. Good objectives, but when asked how these support market expansion, management struggles. Expansion involves regulatory compliance, supplier stability, market risk, customer behavior shift. If those factors are not reflected in the management system, the system looks disconnected, and maturity is measured by connection. And here is the truth no one says out loud. Management does not fear technical questions, they fear strategic exposure because this question reveals whether ISO is driving business's value or simply maintaining certification. It exposes whether meetings are meaningful or routine. It exposes whether data influences decisions or just fills reports. And exposure is uncomfortable. Now imagine the opposite scenario. Management confidently explains how risk assessment prevented supply chain disruption, how performance data reduced operational cost, how internal audits uncovered inefficiencies, and how management review guided expansion decisions. Suddenly, the room feels different. The auditor nods differently. The conversation becomes collaborative because when integration is real, confidence replaces fear. So, how do you make sure this question never scares you again? The solution is alignment. Align objectives with strategic goals. Discuss real business risk during risk assessments. Include market trends in management review. Measure performance that impacts growth, profitability, and sustainability. Involve leadership in planning, not just approval. When ISO becomes part of decision making, the scary question becomes easy. Before I close, ask yourself honestly, if tomorrow an auditor asks your management team, how is your management system helping you achieve your strategic objectives? Will they answer confidently or will they look toward the quality manager? That reaction tells you everything about your system's maturity. The question that defines whether ISO is alive. This one question scares management not because it is difficult, but because it demands truth. It connects the strategy with structure. It connects leadership with accountability. It connects compliance with performance. And when those connections are strong, audits become conversations instead of interrogations. This is Akanksha, and I hope today you realized something powerful. The question that scares management is also the question that can strengthen your entire ISO system, if you are ready to answer it with confidence. That is all about today's session, and I, Akanksha Mishra, will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy. Until then, like, share, and subscribe TNV for more such informative content. Thanks for watching.